Then comes the penis scene.
Oh, yes. Yeah. So, the erection test.
Yes. Okay. So this scene is what it's been. You've probably already seen it when you listen to this podcast. It's been kind of shared around on social media. I've seen so many clips of it. And I didn't want to watch it because I wanted to see it in the context of the full film.
Yeah. So like the other test, it was. There were 3 collegiate athletes this time. Last time they were professional NFL players. So they take 3 collegiate athletes and they put this device on their penises, right? Mm-hmm. And this is after they've eaten. Now, the meals this time are also comparing animal protein to plant protein.
Yes. So on day 1, they give them all meat burritos.
Yeah. Now, the thing about this one was they actually specifically gave them grass-fed and organic meats. Now, this is so important because people all the time will say, "Oh, well, I only eat grass-fed beef.
Yeah.
I only eat organic meat."
Well, they specifically described it as "quote unquote" high quality meat.
Yeah.
Now
right.
I do quote because it's what's high quality meat, right? Like it's just no, it's all propaganda.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as high quality corpse.
Exactly.
So, but what they mean by that is it's organic, it's grass fed. The thing, as you said, that people think is going to be better for them.
Yeah, or somehow completely different from inorganic, conventionally grown, animal products.
Exactly. So they give them 3 burritos, 1 for each person, with this quote-unquote high-quality meat, and then they put the device on their penis and they go to sleep.
Yeah. Now, the device measures 2 things. The men are having erections during their sleep, right? It's just natural process. The device measures the hardness of their erections and how many minutes they have an erection for, right? And
then they did the same test the next day, giving them beans in their burritos instead of meat.
Yep.
And again, the doctor used the word, here's the vegan meal.
Yeah, that's right.
He used the word vegan meal. And I'm like, yes, because he used it in this scene, especially for young guys, was like, it's the pinnacle of, okay, so basically they were saying what makes a man, right? What's the stereotype yet again? And again, this is, not politically correct, but they were talking about, okay, so the idea of a man is also to be very sexual. And
virile.
Yeah. And, okay, so how manly are you if you're going to have erectile problems?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Basically. So the fact that they use the word vegan, he's the vegan meal while they're measuring their erections, I'm like, so good.
Their manhood.
Right? Yes, it was perfect.
So how's this for results? After the plant-based protein meal, the bean meal, the hardness of their erections increased by 8.89% to 13% between the 3 of them.
Right.
And then the percentage of how many minutes they had an erection for increased from 303% to 477%.
That's massive.
That's massive increases. Yeah. The collegiate athletes were in disbelief. They just couldn't believe it.
There were 3 young guys, weren't they?
And they were saying, you would look at a salad-eating man and you'd say, oh, he's soft. And then they're like, well, now we've got to completely turn that around.
Yeah. And they said, so where are you going to take your girlfriend on Valentine's Day for a date?
On date night, yeah.
And he said, veggie grill.
Yeah.
Isn't that fantastic?
That was great.
Really, the fact that he knows about veggie grill, I'm like, fantastic. And the fact that came to mind.
Yeah.
So...
Veggie Grill's fantastic. If you haven't been, you've got an opportunity to go.
Yeah,
it's really,
good.
really good.
It's good.
It's convenient. It's a franchise.
Yeah.
It's like a McDonald's, but a vegan version.
Right.
But better. It's actually got some healthier options as well as all the
you found a bowl
fast food
option,
stuff.
of course.
Yeah, the
Luca
rustic farm bowl, fantastic. But they got the Beyond Burger there too.
Yes, they do. So for any guy watching this, basically your erections are harder and last longer.
Yep.
That's the conclusion.
That's it.
So
on plant protein versus animal protein.
What guy is not going to want harder, longer erections?
Well, the doctor said, this was one of the lines of the movie, I think it's going to wake a lot of people up who have penises and people who like people who have penises. That was great.
Yeah.
That was great.
How can it not wake you up? Those numbers are, pardon the pun, huge.
Yeah, they speak for themselves.
They really do. It's significant.
Significant.
Especially, as I said, for young guys.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
So from there, they start talking about testosterone, of course, because that's another major concern, especially when you're talking about manly men and, you know, sex drive and blah, blah, blah. And, of course, the soy question comes up.
Yeah, that soy increases estrogen. So the great thing was they spoke about the fact that